Well, finger pointing between county and City of Erie leaders continues as a plan to shelter the homeless stalls. Reporter Nicole Lee joins us with more on the delayed tiny homes project. Nicole?
Brian, both city and county leaders agree there's a critical need to shelter the homeless, but this joint project remains in limbo and shows no signs of forward motion.
Homeless people in the city of Erie remain unsheltered, currently in uncomfortable heat, but before long, temperatures will be freezing again. Meanwhile, 25 tiny homes meant to house them sit unoccupied on the 400 block of East 16th Street, as they have for months. Erie County Executive Brenton Davis blames City of Erie leaders for refusing to provide approvals to move the project forward.
You know, unfortunately, we've reached a point of where there's a lack of common sense and there's a lack of action, coming out of the city specifically. And I'm at the point where I'm unapologetic. Like, this needs to be built. It will be built.
But City of Erie Development Director Chris Groner says the county never provided final plans for approval.
There's a code. There's a building code that's been adopted by the state. There are certain rules you have to follow. To say you're going to do it regardless probably is not the right approach.
Davis says tiny homes meant for temporary emergency housing shouldn't be held to the same standards as traditional housing.
Clearly, it's a double standard because we can go 10 blocks this direction and see tiny houses with no skirting, not on foundations, connected directly back into a shelter building.
When you have somebody say that this is going to be temporary and then a few months later you find out it's not, that's the exact issue we're trying to avoid here. If we get this right out of the gate, we won't have that issue.
Unless a compromise is reached, these tiny homes will remain empty while local families continue to live without shelter.
Davis says the original plan was to have not just 25, but 50 tiny homes ready for occupancy by the end of this year. Brian?